I just made it back. I haven't even taken my coat off yet. I got a new camera, so I don't really know what the settings are, so I think it's probably gonna be grainy or blurry for a while. At least in low light, it's very grainy. But I just got in. I'm gonna plug my water heater in now so that I can take a shower soon. I just got in and I came in and my electricity was shut off, which I'm really kind of bummed about because, hold on, let me set you guys here for a second while I do this. What happened was, like, they texted me while I was in Jersey and they were like, hey, is it okay? Can we have permission to go into your apartment? Where the hell is the thing for the water? Hello? They're like, can we go into your apartment to check the water? And I was like, yeah, I actually turned the water off before I left, so there shouldn't be any problem. So they came in, and I guess they don't, obviously they don't want to pay for electricity when I'm not here using it. But they shut off all the, like, rather than leave one of the breakers on for my fridge, they shut everything off. So I came in to stuff that had been rotting in my fridge for like 2.5 months. So that's really cool. So I have to, like, it's, what the hell? Is the water on out here? I don't understand what's happening. My outside faucet is broken again. This is probably the 3rd or 4th time this has happened, so that's cool. I won't be able to use my washing machine until they come fix it, probably like sometime later in the week. This is supposedly a better camera than the one that I had. It's cropped way closer, so before I used to hold my camera like this, and now it's just my face. So I have to hold it like my entire arm is extended right now. The trip back was mostly okay. Took, I think it was like 25 hours, like from takeoff to landing, so that's not including time that I spent waiting for my bags and all that stuff, or like getting to the airport or getting here. I don't know, I guess I plugged in my heater for, I'm gonna take a shower once it heats up, but I guess in the meantime I have to clean out my fridge because everything needs to get thrown out. So, oh, I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this new camera, and this lighting makes me, oh my god, I look like a dead person. I'm really sorry. This is the part, this is like the spigot part of my faucet outside that broke off, so that's good. Honestly, it feels really strange being here without the kids. That's something I'm really gonna have to try and get used to. RIP, this big bag of stuff I gotta throw out from my fridge. That stuff I can probably keep because, like, it wasn't open, or it's like vinegar based or whatever. I'm gonna see. But like, this is the mold and stuff that happened in my fridge once it got shut off. Now I gotta clean that out. Dope. All right, this is pretty much everything. So I got a little bit of clothes, just some things that I need to replace or that I bring back and forth or whatever. This is all like kitchen stuff. So most of what I bring is food. And I think what they look at in the TSA stuff is like things like this giant thing of agave. I'm honestly not sure because that was the only thing that I found that was open in the one bag, but they went through both my bags and I can't find anything that was missing necessarily. So I don't think they took anything. I don't know what they would have taken if they did because nothing was like prohibited. And then this is like bathroom stuff. And then this is all packing stuff that I use when I go back and forth. So the bubble wrap will just go back in my suitcase and then I'll use all the bags for, you know, anything that I need here. So try and reuse stuff. Whoops. Sorry, missed you. Go ahead. Hey guys, I know you can't see me, but I'm in the middle of having a panic attack. And I just wanted to film it to ground myself a little bit. Oh boy. Well, I'm afraid I'm gonna throw up. Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna try and describe what I'm feeling, what my fears are right now. I'm sorry, I know this is weird framing. I can't be bothered with it right now. Okay, so it's about 6 in the morning. I went to bed just about an hour and a half ago. I went to bed feeling kind of anxious, and I don't know if this is being brought on by the realization that I'm very much alone right now here, or if it's a lack of if I'm dehydrated, if I didn't drink enough water on my, you know, travels. I didn't like eat enough protein or something. I don't know if that's any better, but man, oh, that's a bad feeling. I haven't been this disoriented in a while. Because when I'm up walking around, I feel almost like I'm drunk, like I'm a little bit laggy or something. I'm afraid I'm gonna do something like, you know, hurt myself or something, like, and then my brain's gonna catch up with me later and realize that I did it. See, I still have real bad days where stuff like this happens. I'm hoping it's just that I'm dehydrated, and I hope by talking about it, describing what I'm feeling, like I said, it's grounding me. I feel very shaky. I feel very nauseous, like I could throw up any second. Like I feel like I have chills, you know? Like I'm shivering. I don't know if you can see it, but I woke up with my heart pounding and just like a general wave of panic and like a sense of like, I don't know what to do right now. I'm gonna do something crazy because it feels like a dream, like that kind of a feeling. Okay, I'm just acknowledging that I feel really weird. Just waiting for it to kind of pass. Sipping on my water. I don't know, I'm just very aware that I'm alone. And it's also like fear of like, well, you have this whole semester to get through now. Last time it happened this bad, I did throw up. So I'm just waiting it out, just riding it out. It's okay. It's getting hard to talk. Okay, so it's been a little bit. It's been a couple minutes. I'm feeling a little bit better. Still not quite at like a normal, you know, place right now, but a little bit better than I was. So yeah, that was very, I mean, I want to say it was very strange, but I guess it really wasn't. Like that was pretty on par with like a lot of panic attacks that I've had. And just because my panic attacks don't look like yours doesn't mean that, you know, one is worse or one is easier or whatever. It doesn't matter, and not all of mine look like that necessarily. For the record, I did not take my lorazepam, partially because it's kind of old. Like it's a prescription that I've had sitting around for quite some time. Usually I just have it as like a backup, like a, you know, peace of mind type thing, but I really try not to take it. But of course, no shame if you need to, or if I had ended up taking it. Like I said, I had taken one earlier because I know that the first couple nights I'm here, I'm always very jittery and very anxious and panicky. Kind of like, not out of body, but like kind of like derealization type symptoms where I just kind of felt like I wasn't in control. It's a strange thing. I can't, you know, if you felt it before, then you know what I mean, but it's like I feel like I'm gonna do something crazy, or I feel like I'm feeling my mind slipping away and my brain's gonna do something crazy just to do it, or like try and, you know, to bring me back to something. So that's not a good feeling, because I have the urge to go like hide knives and stuff when that happens, or just, you know, try desperately to avoid a situation where I could hurt myself or something. It's very scary because it always feels like you're like that close, and that's just with my particular brand of like harm OCD and stuff. That's just, you know, what happens. Physically, how I feel right now, I'm still quite jittery. Like I feel I'm very tired. You know, I've been up for a long time. It's like I feel like fatigued, you know? Like the chemicals in my body are just not my hormones are just not having it right now. Why I was describing everything that was happening, or why I was, you know, feeling that way, it's just kind of an attempt at like mindfulness of being like, okay, I feel this thing and I'm just gonna feel it. I'm just gonna sit here and acknowledge that I feel it, and that's fine. Hey, you want to sit in your house quietly and just relax? That's too bad. Good afternoon, guys. It's been like 2 days. I've been here for 1 full day. No subsequent meltdowns as of yet. I mean, knock on wood, but right now I'm really hungry. It's like 4 in the afternoon. My complex has no water. So I have, you know, vegetables and stuff that I bought, but I can't wash them, so I had to order food, so I'm just waiting for that to come. There's no internet and I have to write a paper. It's good to be back where everything works so well all the time. Food's here and internet's back just in time. I'm just gonna prop you up on the edge of my bed, I guess, because the like shot is so much tighter than I'm used to on my other camera that I don't know what to do. I should be in class right now, but pretty tired. Today is Wednesday. I don't know what day it is. Today's Wednesday. I have painting class, so my normal like 8 to 12, and then we have a rest. Wow, that was a really Chinglish thing to say. We have a break from 12 to 2, and then 2 to 6 is more painting. I'm pretty tired. I was also waiting for someone to come fix the faucet on my balcony, because they were supposed to come, first of all, they were supposed to come yesterday. So I got in Sunday. I contacted them Monday and sent a picture of what broke and was like, hey, can someone come? And they're like, yeah, they'll come tomorrow. So they didn't come yesterday, and they didn't tell me that they weren't coming until kind of late. But to be fair, I was sleeping anyway, so it's fine. Yesterday I slept so I had class from 9 to 12. I got home and I was like, yeah, I can stay up and wait for the repair person. And then I fell asleep at 2:30 and then didn't wake up until 8 o'clock. And then I went back to sleep probably around midnight, and woke up around 5:30 this morning. So working hard to try and, you know, even out that jet lag. But it's no joke, man. Like, you know, because I can't sleep on the plane, and it's like 30 hours from A to B. So it's a long time. So someone was supposed to come yesterday. They didn't. They said that they were going to come today, and I was like, okay, well, you know, let me know, because I'm going to have to leave my class in the afternoon. So then they texted me a little while ago. They were like, hey, sorry, but we contacted the repairman, and he left for home already, and he doesn't live in Guyang, and he's not going to be back until Friday, so he can fix it Friday. I'm like, okay, not for nothing, but I haven't been able to wash my clothes or anything since I got here. But honestly, it doesn't matter anyway, because we haven't had water for the entire time that I've been back. So that's really fun, trying to use the toilet, trying to shower, trying to do all that stuff. I've had to order out all my food because I can't wash my vegetables. And also, today was, you know, my first day back with my painting class, and everyone they all went out to lunch, and I got like less than a whole mouthful of food because I felt really nauseous and anxious and couldn't fathom swallowing food. I don't know what's wrong with me. I mean, it's just like I'm having a bad bout of anxiety for the past, you know, little while now. So I came home and I ate some pistachios. Someone's coming at 6 o'clock to drop off water to use, since we haven't been able to use any water. Granted, it doesn't help us shower or flush the toilets. So I guess tomorrow I'll take you guys to painting class. You can see what I'm working on. Not really working on anything new. For like a whole year I've had this one painting just kind of like sitting around. I didn't buy any new canvases for this semester yet. I had nothing to work on, so I brought that. I was like, well, I'm not happy with this painting anyway, so I'm just gonna work on it. It does look better. It's like more aligned with like what I want to be painting. So that's good. I have pink. I just saw in the viewfinder that I still have paint on my hands because I can't properly wash my hands. So I guess if there's any silver lining about the kids not being here, I can kind of decorate some things that I couldn't before because the cat would pull them down. I had posters like this hanging, but he would rip the corners off, so I just kind of artfully just now ripped off the corners of the one that was real bad. So now I'm gonna try and match this one to that. So I just put a straight edge against where I want to rip it. So I want the rip to be there, and then you hold this down and rip up this way, and that's how you get kind of this edge that we have going on here. See? There you go. That's what the edge looks like then. So I'm just going to do that to all of these sides so that it kind of matches. Before I couldn't really hang because they were all ripped, but now I can hang them. So I just spent a little while putting up all this stuff. I couldn't have that because my cat ripped it down, so I have all this stuff up. I kind of tidied up here. There we go, all done. Cool, so they put a new mirror in the elevator, but we don't have water and we don't have Wi-Fi. The first one in the studio, which I always like. I don't know. I like being the only one here. This is what I was working on yesterday. You guys might remember what this painting looked like when it was in my apartment, but I added pink to it, and I'm gonna add, I can't, this framing is so tight I can't get back far enough, but I want to add some kind of coloration up here just because it looks very empty. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I needed to stop for a minute because everyone's looking at me. Hold on, I'm gonna put this in my ear like I'm talking to somebody on the phone. I needed to stop for a minute because I was like, ooh, you know what? I haven't eaten much today. I'm probably gonna pass out. So I had to stop and buy something to eat. Man, they put like 2 plastic bags. It's so wasteful. I had been seeing pictures, or I had been seeing on like WeChat moments, people like filming a ceiling somewhere, like a screen, and I was like, where is this place? And it's the subway. I mean, it's brand new, so that's why everyone was filming it, but yeah, it just opened. So I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna go to the other store that I need to go to, and I'm gonna try and get the hell out of here as soon as possible. Guys, there's Rilakkuma soda. Oh my god, I want it. What is this? And why is the poor thing in a cage? Just in case you guys are wondering what I'm doing on a Friday night. I was able to shower, so pretty much set for bed. It's not even 6:30.